What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Now today we're going to be making some changes to one of our decks to include a very specific card that you guys probably already know by the title of the video. Today we're going to be playing with the Furnace. In this deck I replaced the Furnace with I replaced the Fireball with the Furnace, and it's worked out pretty well. This deck is really good, especially with the Miner. I'm not sure what you could replace it with because the Miner does a lot of help with this deck. But the Furnace is really good, especially when you have Fire Spirits in the deck as well. The Furnace just can't be ignored. Like, when you see a Furnace, you have to either take it out or push the opposite side. It's really annoying to deal with. But a lot of people don't know that, so they just go ahead and push the same lane, and the Furnace totally screws everything up. So it's awesome to have in your deck. This deck's average elixir cost is only 3.0, so we're definitely going to have some fun with that today. I honestly don't know if this replay is one we should be watching. We do win this because I saw it in my attack log, but this guy is using a 3 Musketeer deck, and I ended up winning with the same deck I just showed you guys. So this is kind of a replay to show you guys how to use the deck right there. I zapped that guy's Spear Goblins, and these Goblins will take out the Miner. The Mini P.E.K.K.A is going to go down. I'm also going to throw in some Fire Spirits in behind. Those Fire Spirits do great to take out those minions right there. One Fire Spirit makes it to the tower, and the Mini P.E.K.K.A gets 3 shots off on that tower. The tower is already at 800 hit points. We're only 30 seconds into the game, and you guys can already see what this deck is doing to this guy. But we're about to place down our first Furnace. So down goes the Furnace right there. In between my 2 towers, because I don't want to put it behind a specific tower, but he's actually going to drop his 3 Musketeers, so the Hog Rider doesn't even make it to the tower. All of that damage right there between those Musketeers was crazy. It totally shredded my Hog Rider. I zapped them all right there. One Fire Spirit managed to get a shot off, but he's got a Mini P.E.K.K.A coming out my tower. I tried to distract that with some Goblins right there, but the Mini P.E.K.K.A, or the Musketeers, took him out. The Mini P.E.K.K.A almost made it to the tower, but luckily some Fire Spirits from the Furnace did save our tower, so they definitely came in clutch. And then when even more came out, they took out that Musketeer. So we did quite a bit of damage to our tower right there. I was not expecting those 3 Musketeers. I did not prepare for that. So he dropped our tower all the way down to 1,000 hit points. He tried to pull my minions right there with his Spear Goblins, but the minions did finish off my minions. Now I gotta deal with them on my side of the side. On my side of the side, that doesn't make any sense. On my side of the towers, whatever. Drop down a Hog Rider right here, throw in a zap on those Barbarians and that tower, which I actually did not do. I thought I did. I wanted to get shot off with that Hog Rider, but that's not what ended up happening. Now he's got quite a big push coming at our tower right here. My Mini P.E.K.K.A will take out his. Did a little bit of damage to those Barbarians, but some Fire Spirits that came out of the Furnace finished them off. Now I went ahead and threw down my Miner at his tower. I also have some Goblins and some Fire Spirits coming in there. The Fire Spirits take out the minions and those Spear Goblins, allowing those Goblins to make it to the tower and take it out. Now they're doing a little bit of damage to this Miner. My minions will just go ahead and finish him off right there, but we have 45 seconds left. He's now dropping his 3 Musketeers again. I'm dropping a second Furnace, but this time on the right lane to throw down my Hog Rider as well. Try to get him to drop troops in the opposite lane so I can easily take out those 3 Musketeers. I'm going to zap them, drop my own Fire Spirits, and down they go. 4 elixir versus 9 elixir. We just shredded those Musketeers. And he's throwing a Miner down on our left tower to try to get in there and take it out before this match ends. It's down to 500 hit points. There are 15 seconds left. I have a bunch of Fire Spirits headed towards his right tower. The Miner is distracting, doing some damage over there. Already dropped it to 1634. We managed to get 2 Furnaces down behind my tower. That's why there are 4 coming in there at once. That's definitely a scary sight. Our Hog Rider gets 1 shot off on the tower. We place down our 3rd Furnace, but the match is over, and we won 1 crown to nothing. So that was definitely a good replay to show you guys how to use the Furnace and how it works into this deck. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead into a live battle and see what we can do with this deck. Alright, so this guy's at 3,300 trophies. He's level 10. Hopefully he's not using the Rogue Giant, because I found quite a bit of people using the Rogue Giant today, and this deck isn't the greatest against that. So if you do go against a lot of Rogue Giants, I would suggest throwing in like some a cannon in there or something. But I'm going to start off by dropping down my Mini P.E.K.K.A. The Goblins will get taken out by that Valkyrie, and we will get her pretty low in hit points, basically taking her out. I'm about to drop my Miner on that Elixir Collector back there, so let's drop our minions in advance, drop down the Miner, and our minions will come up to that tower. But first they're going to have to deal with that Musketeer. The tower even shot off one of them, but the Miner takes out that Elixir Collector, which is really what I wanted to do. Oh crap, this is not good. Let's drop down a Furnace, which is going to spawn some Fire Spirits. Unfortunately, he zapped one of them, so these skeletons are not actually going to be taken out. But the Mini P.E.K.K.A has to focus on those. The Goblins take out that Musketeer, but we do have our Furnace down, so we are in good shape right now. As long as you get the Furnace down, you should be pretty good. He's not doing anything to counter that. He's just dropping his Elixir Collector right there. Why couldn't I think of what that was called? Let's drop down our Hog Rider. I would drop more of my Fire Spirits, but I knew he has a zap, and I don't want him to use that zap on like 5 Fire Spirits, because that would definitely be a value zap. but the miner is going to distract that tower. He doesn't want those fire spirits hitting his tower, so they will actually go off on those on that musketeer. But that furnace did expire. Now we're going to drop down a new one. The musketeer is getting a little bit closer to our tower. Now he has a poison spell to do. Oh, he missed it. All right, sweet. He didn't even hit our furnace. He totally missed it. The poison spell is not affecting that whatsoever. So that was a definite noob move by him. Let's throw down some fire spirits behind our mini P.E.K.K.A. Hopefully we can make our way to this tower. This guy is actually wrecking us, so we're not doing the greatest right now. We really need to get a huge push off sometime soon. Let's just go ahead and save up, but we are in double elixir now. He's just going to go ahead and drop down some fire spirits, but that musketeer, man, she does so much damage. Let's drop down our furnace right here. I would drop it next to the other one, but he still has that poison spell. I don't expect him to screw it up twice in a row, so I don't want him to gain all that value, but he'll probably drop a poison on that furnace. There it goes. And once this the hog rider, musketeer, and poison, it's such an annoying combo. I missed that zap, which was a fail move by me. Let's drop down our minions right here, and there's that stupid he's got the trifecta deck. He's got the hog rider, the Valkyrie, and the musketeer. This is a really hard deck to beat, so we are actually probably going to lose this. However, that does not mean this deck is bad. Trust me, guys, I do really well with this deck, especially when I don't go up against this one. So you guys did see how I use it. You guys did see how I use it when I don't lose, because I showed you a replay right before this one. But with the hog rider on my tower and a poison spell down, with one more push, he'll probably end up taking us out. And the zap spell too, so he's just throwing even more stuff at us. Wow, the poison ran out, and now the tower's down to 25 hit points. So all he has to do is cycle back to his zap. That push right there was not the push that we needed. I guess I'll just throw down a furnace right there to take care of the hog rider, but that will finish off our tower, and unfortunately we're going to lose some trophies. So that guy is using one of the most overused and overpowered decks in the game right now. He's got the not three musketeers, he's got the musketeer, he's got the Valkyrie, and the hog rider. It's called the trifecta deck, and just to show you guys how overused and actually overpowered it is, if we go to TV Royale, Arena 9, this guy's using it, this guy's using it, this guy's using it, this guy's using it, and this guy's using it, and I've only been scrolling for a few seconds. So we found 5 people right off the bat in TV Royale using that deck, and that's kind of a hard one to beat, but this is a really good deck nonetheless. The furnace is so underrated. If you guys do like the furnace and actually use it in your own deck, let me know down in the comment section below. But in today's video, I thought I'd just give a little shout out to the furnace. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you smash that like button down below. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.
Yo.